Good morning. How you all doing? How's everybody doing on such a beautiful Wednesday wherever you are in the world? Mama say, hey Nancy, how you doing? I can see you're all joining in. How is your Wednesday? Hey Ellen, how you doing? Hi Kumbirai, how are you? Yeah, I can see people are joining in. Hey Carol, how you doing? How is everybody doing? I thought let me do a quick live about a trending issue. Trending issue on Twitter, trending issue on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Oh, it's Thursday. Oh my God. I'm so behind with my days, right? And this good out my days are family. On such a beautiful Thursday. Why am I saying it's Wednesday? I don't know why I'm saying it's Wednesday. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Melvin, for correcting me. So how are you doing on such a beautiful Thursday? Hello, Zoro. I've been corrected. Yes, I have been corrected. It is indeed Thursday. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want days to move. April. Very soon it will be August, December. Anyway, how you all doing on such a beautiful Thursday? And thank you all for joining in on my platform. Really, I thought, you know what, let me go on live and we discuss about this issue, Visa Bear, because it's trending. It's an issue. And it's a hey Fu, hey Maka, hey Slindo, hey Malvin, Zoro. Should I say Narcissi saying Jelly, it's Thursday and it's correctly Winnie. And I guess you can all hear me, you can all see me. It's clear, right? The camera is clear and the voice is audible. So I guess you all or some of you have seen the trending topic of Visa Bear Rutendo. That has been trending on social media, that has been trending on YouTube, on Instagram. Rutendo is a social media influencer. She blogs, she's a blogger, she's into fashion. And okay, I'm seeing somebody's already requesting to join. I'm gonna add you, Lolo. Let me just finish at least to give a brief summary. So Rutendo is a social media influencer. She is an influencer on Instagram. She's got a huge following on Instagram, over 71,000, and she vlogs. She's a vlogger on YouTube. She does a lot of inspirational videos and a lot of fashion vlogging really on YouTube. So she's got a huge following as well on YouTube. She decided to use the GoFundMe platform to raise funds for her visa, which is due to expire in May. So she only has 1 month left, and she decided to do a GoFundMe so that she could raise the money, because she could not raise the money in other means. So she did what she knew best, which was to do a GoFundMe. So I have been seeing a lot of outrage, and especially on social media, a lot of people are angry. Some, they went to the extent of saying she is abusing the GoFundMe platform. Can you guys hear me? Some went to the extent of saying she is abusing the GoFundMe platform by raising money this way. You know, there has been back and forth on social media. Other people actually going as far as saying she should come to Zimbabwe and influence from Zimbabwe. Other people are saying she should come back to Zimbabwe because Zimbabwe is open for business. But this is a girl who has been here since she was 10 years old, and I understand she's 22. She's 22 now, and her visa is expiring, and she decided to do the GoFundMe page to raise money. My question to us as Zimbabwean, why are we so mad? Why are we mad that this girl did what she knew best? She did not steal. Now abatira demo kuti ndichitondipa imari yekuti ndirize mari yeGoFund ye visa. No, she put her video out there because we are in the age where visuals are very important. So she knew if she does a video, the video will go viral, and because she exudes emotion in that video, then it will be helpful for her campaign. And she did exactly that, which means she utilized her position as an influencer to raise money. Why are we all mad? I have a lawyer who will join us very soon to give us really her point of view from her perspective. I have a lady again who runs Team Carol. They run this campaign of helping people who struggle with visa fees. and I know they were running a petition of trying to get the visa fees at least reduced, because the prices are so ridiculous, especially for us foreigners, for us those who are not in the EU. So Team Carol will be joining me. I want to know, why are we all mad? Some people are saying she should have worked at McDonald's, but I know of adults, of mothers, families who are struggling to raise this money. I know of families, of mothers, of fathers, people with children, who then resort to chimbadzo for Maria visa kuti ikwane, because Maria yakwandisa. I mean, 2000, she was asking for 2,900 something. Is it 2,600? The exact figures, I don't want to give the wrong information. I'll have to check here the exact figures. But I know of people who then resort to other ways like chimbadzo kuti Maria visa ikwane. Saka mwana uyu anyanyotadzi chekuti we are all going crazy kuti why has she gone this route to try and raise the money. I'm trying to add someone here, and it's adding, so I hope it adds. Anzi Megan is saying, why live a lavish life? This lavish life, obviously, that she was portraying, Andi ataura kuti, she doesn't buy the stuff. She's a fashion blogger. She gets the stuff for free. She gets the stuff for free. She does not pay for it. Fashion blogger. A lot of, when you're Instagram famous, what a lot of people do, a lot of brands, they reach out to you to give you stuff so that you wear. When you wear, you give them a shout out. When you give them a shout out, that's how they get business. So some of the stuff she's not buying. She is, she gets it for free. I am joined here by Tyra. Tyra is a law graduate, and she felt very strongly about this issue last night when I posted it. I know we had a chat even behind the scenes. So I would love to pick her brains, because she has a different view altogether about this issue of visa ban. Good morning, Tyra. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Bren?
Visa ban. Let me just ask the viewers. Can you viewers hear me? Can you hear Tyra? Just put some blue if you can hear us.
Yay!
Viewers, can you put some blue if you can hear Bren? You can hear Tyra. Okay, the blues are coming. So Tyra, tell me, what do you think about visa ban?
Okay, first of all, I'm not hating on this girl. I will never hate on somebody else, especially if they're Zimbabwean. What my problem is that we sometimes can use platforms for the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. So basically, I know you've mentioned a lot about how she gets given a lot of things, especially when they're YouTubers and bloggers and however else they're called. Excuse me, I don't know all the lingo, but these people get given things that they can use, and opportunities as well. Mm-hmm. They get given bags, they get given shoes, they get given clothes, they get given everything. Whichever products that they're trying to advertise and use. So why don't you take those things and sell them on? You've got designer shoes and bags, and yet you can't afford to pay for something that's important. I like to go on holidays, Bren. You know that I like to go to Zimbabwe.
You always go.
I could go to Zimbabwe. I could go to Zimbabwe every month if I could. Yes. I've got enough money to buy the ticket, but I know I've got rent. I know I've got school in September. I know I need to save up to be actually able to go to school in September. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to, it's about prioritizing. It's about thinking, okay, I might want this, but what's more important at the end of the day? Mm-hmm. If I want something, for example, I usually work for it. I don't take things on credit. I usually will work and then pay for it. Same as if I think I want something, but then maybe I've got something else that I can trade it for. There's eBay, there's Facebook Market, there's Schwab, there's all these sorts of things. She could even come up with another one, because she's a young blogger, young girl, she could come up with different ways of trying to make money from what she's getting. The other thing is that for me, I do a lot of charity work, right? And I use platforms such as GoFundMe to help me and help the people that I help. And I think it's an abuse of a platform like that, because at the end of the day, you can do something about the situation that you're in. You are not in a situation where you are stranded. You can do something. You can sell your two shoes. You can sell your Brazilian hair up to your bum. You can sell the Gucci bag. You don't need it. Let's not create a culture and let's not create young people that are so materialistic that they forget what's important, that they forget to prioritize. I was telling you last night, and my sister's going to kill me for blasting her on, like live. A long time ago, my sister was at uni, and my sister, to be fair, she's spoiled. And she used to always get her way. Even when we were young, when we were still in Zimbabwe and we were in boarding school, my mom would send money. She would spend hers. I would save mine. And then I would end up giving her mine because I feel like, oh my goodness, she's my sister. I can't let her suffer and whatever. One time she called me up and she's like, I need your help. I haven't been able to pay my rent. And I was like, well, why? And I was obviously shouted at her, drove down to Bristol and still made shopping and gave her the money. And then I go into a room and I find a pendant, like a necklace. Yeah, £250. I went absolutely berserk. Like, how can you not be able to pay your rent and yet you're buying something for £250, a necklace? I'm out here wearing like a £3 necklace from Primark, or those days it was more like Dorothy Perkins or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, you should be able to prioritize what's important. She had, I don't know how long she had, like 6 years to come up with 2,300. She could have said, okay, for every shoe that I get for free, I'll keep one. I'm not saying she shouldn't donate everything. Not everyone is like, this big donor person. Keep one, sell the other one. Take something and sell something else, because at the end of the day, you haven't even helped yourself. You're just asking people, did I shift? I'm working. Sorry, I'm not going to speak in Shona because obviously some people are not, they don't understand. I'm at work.
Speak in language that you're comfortable with. It's okay.
Yeah. Did I shift? Did I basta my own self, and then you are like out there with your I wear Brazilian. I've got no qualms with it. With your Brazilian that you're like flaunting, sell it. Imboro koma bands. Imbo it all natural. You know what I mean? Like it does not make sense for you to be coming asking for money when you can actually trade some things. I was very upset. And not good. I'm upset with mwana akumbira mari. I would actually help her if it was another situation. But I've got friends who are single mothers, 3 children, busting there, like Junondir Waza. My friends in it, they are working hard, going to school on their own, trying to sort out this visa. I'm blessed I don't have the same problem. And one time my friend said, I've got no child minder. She said, I said, no, I'm not gonna, you're not gonna pay me for me to help you with your children, because I know what you're working for. So at the end of the day, there are people that are in situations that they actually need the help, and not kutizoni mwemunu. I'm a little bit like lazy, or a little bit like not with it to prioritize herself. Kutizoni chishiri important. I mean, I could literally be talking rubbish, but that's my opinion.
You're not talking rubbish. You are not talking rubbish. What you're saying is your opinion, and we have to respect that. But my question to you is, you're saying that thing is a Brazilian. Some sort. That's what you're talking about. I think it's a Marikutazo 2000 something. And some of these people, they give you their products. After you wear them and advertise, they would want them back. Bren, want them back.
That's fine. I'm not saying Kutani, she's going to raise all her monies near Brazilian. This is the other thing that I was going to say. I was going to say, okay, if this child had come and said, okay, guys, Zimbabwean community, whoever community, I've sold a few of my shoes, I've sold a few of my Brazilian, this is how much I've raised so far. Can you help me now to reach the rest of it? You understand? I mean, I don't know how much these visas cost, so maybe she's done that. I don't know. And if she's done, I'm sorry. But for me, it's just someone who's taken a platform and basically for me, I feel like she's abused it. If tinobatsira vanhu vanozvibatsira, we need to help people that help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if you try, like right now, I'm doing a charity project that helps people kuti vatange zvehuku, so that
I know
they can.
You also help a lot of kids in Zimbabwe. What's the name of your charity, by the way?
It's called Action is Eloquence Foundation.
Okay.
So we're helping them and kuti vazvibatsire in the long run. This girl, for me, she hasn't done anything kuti azvibatsire ega apart from like flaunting a lifestyle. Now other young, I've got a sister who's 16. Those are the kind of people that are following her, isn't? Because they're young people. They're like looking up to this girl who's like all glamorous. But what's the point? What is she teaching my sister? I don't have kids, but what is she teaching my sister? Okay, you're able to like flaunt everything and be in luxurious, and yet usina kubhadhara zvinhu really important like your visa or your rent or your school fees. I was speaking to one girl and she was saying that she sacrificed her student finance kuti agadzirise zvinhu zvake zvevisa because she knows it's important. And yes, sometimes, yes, as students we can, maybe go and buy nice things with mari yechikoro and stuff like that because, it's there. But iye akasacrifice. I went to the University of Law to do law. I was one of the poorest students in my class. Why? Because I didn't come from a rich background. I have to work. I had to pay like £6,000 on my own for that university. It's included student finance. And for that money, I had to work for it. And I had to make sacrifices. I could have gone to Spain. I could have gone to Portugal. But no, I made sacrifices. And this girl, for me, has not made any sacrifices. And except she's gone on a platform and actually, for me, abused the platform. Because
when you talk about abuse, let me hold your mouth there. When you say abuse a platform, how is she abusing a platform which was put out there? Because if that platform was not only put out for charities, I like this sentence here, kuti Zimbabweans, you are helping vanhu vafa kuti vaende kumusha, vanhu vangasina kungwara muno England kuti vaite, who didn't prioritize to have their funeral policies. We are giving them mari tichinovaviga kumusha. Uyu akumbira mari yake achiri mupenyu, and those who are willing have helped her, and mari yake atoenda over. So she has utilized on her following as an influencer.
And that's great if she's utilized it. But for me personally, how I feel it's an abuse of this of that platform, because I feel like those kind of platforms should be used to help what's the right word? That's not Vanuari. I don't want to say deserving, because everyone is deserving to some extent, but Vanu need the help more than anything else. Because as I'm saying, like, if this girl had come and said, okay, I've done half, now I've left with this one, and gone on there, I would even have given my £10 to all sister. But she's flaunting her life and then going on GoFundMe. That's what
is getting you twisted.
Exactly. If let's say Primark yako whatever and did it, no problem, no qualms, but you're making out to be like this rich person, and this is the thing. If she's making out to be this person who wears designer, and then she actually doesn't have the designers, it sends out the wrong message, not only to us but also to like the British public, the people that are watching Channel 5 News, the people that are donating on there, because they're going to say, you know what, these people are scroungers, you know what I mean? They basically are living Gucci life, and yet they're asking for visa money. Don't live Gucci life and be asking for visa money. Live Gucci life if you can afford Gucci life. I've got plenty friends that live in London, that live in a nice part of London, that wear designers, but they go to work for it. My own cousin, very successful young lady that has worked for her money. She travels the world because she's worked for it. Let's not build a society or children that think it's okay to have nice things if we don't work hard for it, because you know what, we are screwing them up in the end. It's our young people, it's our Zimbabwean people that we are actually messing up. I am happy kuti areza mari yake, and I also want to also say to her that if now that she's raised over the amount that she was supposed to have, I hope she actually donates some of that money to someone who actually also needs that sort of help as well. Now, I cannot tell her how to spend her money, but I would hope she does that. Because at the end of the day, Wabatsirwa wenda overboard. And yes, she's used her platform, she's used her influence as a blogger, a YouTuber to do something. And I would not wish her bad at all. I believe in karma. I will not wish her bad. I will wish everything, and I wish her to be a lesson, an example to us, to install in our children, not a mentality of begging. I was talking on your page, and a lady commented about people very influential, and I spoke about one of your friends' child who was a performer at one of my shows a while back, and I look at some of the young people that have come through in my life as well through my pageants, and I look at some of the things that they've done, and those people are influential, and those people are hardworking, and those people I salute, and I'm proud of them because they have done something to improve themselves. Someone said, "Why are you hating?" I'm not hating. I don't hate on anybody.
Don't read comments. But anyway, you know what, Tyra? Thank you so much. I know you had to spare those minutes just to come on this platform and share your views, and they're very, very important and very vital, for this conversation that is going on. And we are discussing this really, about the issue of going on GoFundMe, asking for money to raise funds. Why is the Zimbabwean community mad? Why did we go so crazy? I remember I actually wrote on my comments, Kuti, maybe vanhu makatsamira kuti you had to fondoka for yours, kumachembere, but this girl was too smart and just decided, you know what, let me go this route, and it actually went.
I don't think Kuti Zoni we're mad, Bren. I just think Kuti we're cautious. Kuti, okay, if this one girl can say, I'm not gonna go to work, I'm gonna do YouTube, and then not be able to raise money to pay for important things. We have to go to work to pay for things. We don't get given things for free, and we don't abuse the things that we are given to give other people. So if for example she's working, I mean, you've got some successful bloggers and YouTubers like Patricia Bry, another one of our very own Faith Love, who does a cooking YouTube, and obviously also is very successful. You've got people like that, and if whatever it is you're doing is not making you money, girl, get out of it. When I came to Birmingham, I was working. I tell you, in the cold, I used to go and knock in people's doors. We're selling a filter to put in your house to insulate your house. I didn't make no money from it. After 2 weeks, I said, bye. I'm not making money from it. If you're not making money from whatever you're doing, it's time to quit. It's time to quit, because at the end of the day, Wapins Gwamo England, Wapi British citizen. I'm a British citizen, right? I pay tax. I go to work. I get sick sometimes. I can't even work. But I go to work, I pay tax. What are you contributing at the end of the day? What are you contributing? If we help you to stay in the UK, what are you going to contribute to the UK that we don't already have? If you're thinking, okay, you're blogging, you're not successfully blogging, so you're not contributing anything, so we don't actually need people that are not contributing. And anyway, the president of Zimbabwe has rightfully said and gladly said Zimbabwe is open for business. So maybe try your blogging in Zimbabwe, because at the end of the day, this country should be for people that are willing to work for it. And as a whole, we will get judged, Kuti, Zimbabweans are not hardworking, or Zimbabweans like to live off other people, when actually there's a lot of people that are doing very well, that are deserving of being, for example, on the news, talking about how well they're doing. Right now, we've got a boy that's on X Factor, a competition, doing very well, giving us a good name.
Not The Voice.
Exactly, Donnell. The Voice, giving us a good name, and then you come and you're flaunting a life, and yet you can't prioritize basics. I'm sorry, it doesn't sit well with me, and people might be angry at me, but
no,
that's how it is.
Just
personally as well, if I was a lawyer in the case, if I had to decide her case, I would literally not give her, based on that fact that you cannot be flaunting when you can't afford. If you can't afford it, don't have it. Let's not teach our children to be materialistic. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, Tyra. Thank you so much. And I guess keep watching. Let's see what other people have got to say, because I've got other people who needs to be
I
added.
will. Thank you, Bren.
Ooh, Mazunzira, if you don't have it, don't flaunt it. But we got to realize that social media has created illusions, really, life which we don't have, and the lifestyle that we don't really have. So just as I know about social media, it doesn't mean that it's real. And especially if you know about this blogging and all this business, you know, Kuti, not everything is real. I'm adding you message and Rumbi, do you mind? Rumbi, do you mind pressing add again? Okay. All right. I'm adding you, Caroline. I'm trying to add. Let's see. She was bashing another lady. Okay. We don't know where she was getting all. Hello, Caroline. How you doing? Caroline Chifamba's Mano. She runs Team Carol Foundation. What is making noise? Are you working on another device?
No, I'm not, Bren. I'm in the car and it's turned off.
Oh, I didn't think they could hear that. Anyway, what is your view on this one, Caroline?
Okay. First of all, I think a few people have mentioned what I was going to say, first and foremost. I think people need to understand what GoFundMe is about. It's a platform that is used for serious issues. It is a platform that is used for fun. If you sit on there and start searching on people that have been on GoFundMe asking for funds, some of it will just make you roll your eyes. So this girl, she already uses platforms for different things that she does. And so she's chosen GoFundMe to go and look for money to pay for her visa. So she's used it appropriately. That's what it's for. You go there and you ask for money. People either give it to you or they don't. That's why some people make £10 out of GoFundMe. Some people make thousands. Right. So that's the start. And then the second part is, Bren, that I've been making a lot of noise about the visa fees. Right? The visa fees are unbelievable. This girl, I don't want to say a lot because I don't know her. I don't know what her background is, The thing is, sometimes we misdiagnose poverty in this country. Why? Because somebody can be poor and still have an expensive jacket. There are many ways of getting those things. Some people were writing about charity shops. And then you've got that platform that is being used by a lot of people, young and older, to advertise clothing so that they can sell more because you look nice in that and it will make people want it. So people are utilizing that. Now, we cannot define what her poverty is just because an aspect of her life is covered fully. Right? So the aspect of her life that is covered is her clothing and going on Instagram and doing all these things, right? Yes, she was not working. I want to think at 22, there are a lot of people who've made mistakes with children in this country where they do not teach children what to do, how to prepare themselves for life. So I wouldn't be piling all the blame on this girl. She was probably misguided. She probably didn't even know about visa applications until last year or last, I've had to work with my children to show them how to do these things because I wanted them to know what visas are about and what the process is about. So my point at the end of the day is that we can all say that she's abused the platform. She didn't prepare herself. Yes, that all could be true. But at the end of the day, she was intelligent enough to think that she needed to sort that visa out. And she used the best way that was available for her. She used it the way she knows how. She is effective on being popular on Instagram and being followed on Instagram. She was equally popular on being given the money that she needed on that platform. So I know that I'm being, people are saying, call her go. I will go. I don't have much time.
No, nobody's saying call her go.
Will you call her, will you hire, or will you call her, But
we are loving you.
Yeah, so what I'm saying here is that we've been talking about this visa fee being unrealistic, and it is, because we've got whole families, a husband and a wife in the home, that are borrowing money last minute to pay for visas. This can catch up with you very, very fast. It's not all of us that are well organized. It's not all of us that have, some people are lucky because they have siblings and cousins and everyone in the UK. So everybody's taking care of themselves. We've got people who are having to look after other people at home and whatever. Not saying that she's one of them, right? But what I'm just saying is we can never, ever judge people. And let's not assume that if a person is driving a Range Rover, everything else is covered. That person has her own needs. This Range Rover is satisfying that part that she needs to satisfy, but she's got other needs that we might not know about. So her needs in terms of dressing and being on social media and everything are being met. But this particular need, I don't know why she wasn't working. She might have her problems. She might have whatever issues. I don't know. That's why I said I can't comment a lot on that, because I don't know why she wasn't working. And, I think she mentioned something like she lost her job or whatever, So she someone is just saying she's got a whole life ahead of her. It's true. She's learned from this. And one thing that people are not realizing, Bren, is that it is not easy to go on social media, having been known as the slay queen, being the one person that has to be at this party or that event for it to be complete. And all of a sudden coming out to confess, to say, guys, this is who I really am. And do you see my point? So we need to understand that this girl, it took a lot of guts for her to expose herself like that. It took a lot of guts for her to even come out on television and expose that she's not who she says she is. So for me, this girl knows her stuff. She knows how to use social media. She used it effectively. She got what she wanted, and I'm happy for her. And if she wants to use the balance of that money to go and buy a genuine Gucci for herself to put in a wardrobe that she doesn't need to give back, all for her. Let her be. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure she's learned a lesson, and she's going to reflect on this. And I'm sure something will come out of it. But for now, thank you. She's done what she had to do. And I'm glad that it worked. Yes. She hasn't stolen money. She asked for it. It was given to her. Kudos to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And more. But, she got more.
As I'm leaving, I just want to say, please, people, let's just understand that the definition of being poor in this country is totally different. We've got a lot of people who are deprived of a lot of things, and we don't even know because we see them. One day, Bren, we might be surprised you coming out and saying you've got a certain need. And we are not going to treat you with disdain because, Brenna Ngagachena, look at her hairstyle, look at her makeup on point and everything. Somebody could have donated that makeup. Rubilini is on the feed. She could have donated that makeup to you to advertise. So you didn't actually buy it. It was donated to you. So let's try not to misunderstand people's hustles.
All right, Carol. Thank you so much, Kim Carol Foundation. Go follow her on her page and see what she's all about.
What a petition going on for Home Office. Please sign the petition. Sign a petition. Tiendese ku Home Office. We still need 50,000 signatures on that petition. Sign the petition. Moya ku team care of foot. Todzitsana zvimwe zvekensa uko. Musa 26 May 2018. Thank you so much, Bren. Back to work.
You are welcome. And put the link to your petition.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
Wow. That was Carol from Team Carol Foundation. Rumbi Mbunzawabaya, you don't have the green button, the green icon on your name, the camera icon. So if you come out from this live feed and come back, so that I can add you. Rumbi Mbunzawabaya is an immigration lawyer, a very successful one here in the United Kingdom. I know she has helped a lot of people and she deals with issues of immigrations a lot. So I would like to hear her point of view. I'd like her to have an input. So just come out of the live feed and come back and press add Rumbi Mbunzawabaya because I can't seem to add you. I am adding you all. Ndukukwana imuri add, but ndikuita ne queue iri paya pay add. You know, I want to play fair. But I'm different views, different views I'm seeing here. It's quite interesting. Rumbi, just go out of the live feed, please, and come back and press and say add. Okay, she's here. Yeah, I hope you come through. Rumbi is adding you. It's adding Rumbi Mbunzawabaya. Rumbi as well is the founder of Freedom. I am adding you, Rumbi. It's connecting. It's saying adding. So I hope you come through. Phone in a battery because sometimes I think a battery really low. You know, I'm going to add. Yeah, she's coming, Rumbi. She's coming. It's adding you, Rumbi, but it's just saying adding. So hopefully it does add. Hansa, I am happy. Tsungirai says, Tsungi is my sister, by the way. She says, I am happy for her. She asked for it. Go down. People who can. I am sorry, Rumbi had called me on this live feed. Let me call her actually. Let me call her on this one. Because it's saying add. Let me again details of phone. Hello Rumbi, you're live. How you doing? Can you guys hear Rumbi? Do you mind putting the volume of the other device you're watching from?
Oh, okay. Let me switch off my... Hi, can you hear?
I can. Can you guys hear Rumbi? If you can try and speak up.
Hello, yes.
Yes, they can hear you.
Okay, great.
So, as an I know you're an immigration lawyer, Rumbi. Maybe just give us your brief profile.
Hi, yeah. So I work part-time as an immigration lawyer, and then I also do some work in the community through two organizations. One is Migrant Family Support, and the other one is Freedom, which is an evangelistic and healing ministry. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's me. So I do immigration work sometimes, the other two.
All right.
Most of the time.
So what do you think about the route that Rutendo took of asking for money through gofundme as a lawyer and from a legal point of view?
You know, I think that this girl is clever and she's innovative. She's got a following and she's used them to her advantage. Maria Komofis in Rwanda, it's 2,297. And yes, she could have saved for it, but maybe she made a decision to use her social media. How do people know that they were not being played? Because but maybe she decided that, you know, she's going to be innovative and fundraise for her visa. So I don't know why people are so getting so angry with her for utilizing something that is there. She asked and she received. So, you know, we may all have our own opinions, but who are we to stand in judgment of her?
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't know someone, you don't know their background, you don't know their story, all we know is what she portrays on social media, which is not really reality. But as a lawyer, I think she used the tools that were available to her to raise money that she needed to apply for a visa. Good on her. And I agree with Carol, what she said. You know, she hustled. So fair play to her in that respect. Yeah.
There is a question here coming up. And some visas have conditions. And I remember student visas used to say you are not allowed to solicit for public funds or donations. So do you think if your visa is like this and you obviously go on GoFundMe asking for money, do you think it can damage your case?
It could damage your case if you were on that type of visa. So she is on, she was on discretionary leave, isn't it? Yeah. So I think her leave to remain doesn't have those conditions. Okay. So if someone is on a tier 4 or a student visa and it has those conditions, which I'm not aware of, but if there were those conditions, then you know, it could damage her case.
All right. This was Ruby. Thank you so much for your input, Ruby.
I wanted to add something about generally, you know, I told you about this conference we're doing for the young girls.
Yes.
And one of the things, though, that I would say, I've said fair play to her, but in terms of financial management and learning on how to manage our finances, that's something that our kids in the diaspora are really struggling with. And something where, because we came as parents and what we had to do was survive, we may not have had the opportunity to be able to teach them my skills, basic skills about budgeting, about financial management. And that's one of the programs that we are doing with young women and young men as well, because it's important for them to really understand that you have to work and earn money. So whilst I'm not judging Rutendo for what she did for getting her money, I don't agree with her lifestyle and the way that she lives. And from a personal perspective, as a parent, Inina would teach my children differently, and I teach them differently. Because I've got a 12-year-old who's got a business. I don't think it's a slime. I don't think it's my cake. So she's always got money. For her, you know, she knows that money is something that you use to get what you work hard and you get your money.
Yes, I know. So I know your daughter is money. She's 10, right? She's 10. Or, I know she sells 10.
She's 12 now.
Oh, she's 12
yeah.
now,
So she makes her own money. And so it's important for people to be able to know how to earn their own money and then use it properly and with have priorities, because visa is priority. It's a big priority. I think that's his number one before anything else. And so it's important for young people to learn to prioritize and put their priorities in order so that they don't reach situations like this where they're desperate, because not everyone will do a GoFundMe and get the money. And then it's a real problem. If you can't extend your visa, then you are in a real problem. So yeah, that's my view.
Somebody's asking for you to post to comment about your event, about comment section. So maybe if you come up with if you can just write about your event. And somebody's asking, and the conditions of indefinite leave looks at your work history and contributions to society. So because they asked for your P45s, etc. She went on to say, and inland revenue receipts. So how does this affect cases?
You know, when you apply for indefinite leave to remain here, discretionary like her, so she's been on the 6-year route. And I just want to say something else before, Bren. You know, the 6-year route, before, people never used to pay. And they only started to pay about 2 years ago. So maybe Mono Yuga and her parents and her mom, maybe they didn't even plan because they didn't know. So sometimes people are ignorant and she had to do what she had to do. But back to the question that you asked, the restrictions, the work and contribution to society. And I know that for the discretionary leave, 6 years, like for her, what they'll look at is her residence. I don't know how old she is. And so what they'll see is whether the reason they gave you the visa in the first place still exists. So if she was given a visa because she spent most of her life here, she grew up, those are the reasons that they will look at. Zvekuti munhu ari kushanda, ari kucontribute to society, ari kubloga, handinyaso hangu kuziva kuti do they look at that in respect of this particular visa that she's applying for. I know when you apply for citizenship, they can, when you apply for citizenship, they look at your character. So maybe this might come to haunt her in terms of financial management. I don't know. But for indefinite leave to remain, it may not affect it that much. But definitely for citizenship, they could look at things like that. And then this could come back then to bite her, So they could use that again. Yeah, it might come back later on. And once something is out on the media, you can never take it back. It's out. Yeah. So young people also have to be careful what they say, what they put on. Once it's gone and it's shared, you've lost control. So they have to be careful what they say.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Rumbi, for sparing this time. I know you're at work, but you just have to.
I am. All right.
For us. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bren. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Can you guys hear me? Because my body, when it's me, it's breaking up. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Linda, if you're still here, can you type add? You had said you've got a different view. Can you type add? Because I can't see your add. Linda, if you are still here, type add. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? It's echoing. Okay, why? No, you can't hear me. It's a bit muffled. I don't know what's happening. You can't hear me clearly. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Yes. You sound like a robot. Nakia. But can you hear me now? It's echoing. Okay. We can. Okay. Let me approve, Glenny. Now it's clear. Oh, great. But Rumbi Mamunzwaka, Rumbi is a seasoned lawyer. Look her up, Rumbi Mamunzwaka. I think she'll put her information here. Hello, Glenny. How you doing?
Hello, Bren. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm okay. Ndingadongo contribute panye mskana uyu. Zvizhinji zvacho zvataurwa kudhara. But Mwari vanotipa nenzira dzakasiyana siyana ndozvinofanira kuziva vanhu. Sometimes havafane kuburuka kudenga kuzotiti Mari. But vanotipa nenzira dzakasiyana siyana. Saka vanhu vanofanira kuzwisisa kuti hanzi if you knock, the door will be opened unto you. If you ask, it shall be given unto you. Saka munhu wese anopiwa nenzira dzakasiyana siyana. Vamwe vanotora nguva yakareba vachimirira kuti vapiwe. Vamwe vanongopiwa ipapo nenzira idzodzo. Pamwe Mwari atongomudairawo nenzira idzodzo. Ende ndo yanga ingori nzira iripo yekuti aite sei areceive mari yachoni. Saka vanhu vasanyanye kujaja stereki nekuti akadai so. Nekuti mangwana unouya neproblem yako yakasiyana. Tozoti ingauri paFacebook waibuda wakadai so, waibuda uchiti chakati. Asi unokwanisa kuuya mangwana wako kutochemawo neproblem yako yakasiyana siyana. Saka vanhu ngatidzidzirei kuregerera nekubatsirana. Chete ndo zvanga ndida kutaura.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution.
All right, Bren, you're looking nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? Pane comment yambeswa kuti you'll find that the people who didn't actually donate are the ones who are going mad and making all this. Masi, aula green thing, awuphumu penduke. Masi phumu penduke je. Phuma then upenduke ngoba green into naiko. So I was saying anzi vanhu vasina kudonate ndo vari pamberi kucomplain kuti why is she going on GoFundMe? She's abusing the platform. And the people who have actually donated were happy to do so because they read her story, probably they looked her up, and they don't have a problem. Saka kazhinji anzi vanhu vasingabatsire tisu tunomhanyira kucriticize kuti azozviitira azoita sei apa hapana kana senti rangu raenda ipapo. So why are we mad? Why are we mad? Must we go out and come back? Ufagu ed lafagu ed. So I am adding Mercy. Hansina Miranda, we are not criticizing her. She's put herself out there on social media and she has a duty of care towards our young people in social media. That's all. Hello, Mercy. How are you doing? My favorite woman on social media.
Whilst we're here, I might as well put my own appeal. I did try to cry before, but I couldn't conjure up the tears. But if I showed you my Visa debit card, you guys, you would feel sorry. You would donate also. But you know what, Bren? The truth of the matter is, apana nyaya yekuti where she asked for donations. GoFundMe, that's what it's there for. Her appeal appealed to the people who were moved by her cause. She didn't lie. She put it straight out there. This is the condition of the appeal, and this is what I want. If you are moved by the cause, you donate. If you are not moved by the cause, you move on to the other side, look for other causes that move you, and donate there. But the trouble with us is, half the time, the people who complain are not the ones who donated. The ones Baka donator were moved by her cause, and I've donated to cause for the fun of it. You understand? If you've got that £5 Yakutambisa and you go, this is quite funny, this person is clever. People donate for all sorts of reasons. I was in fundraising for many years with charities. And one of the key things you need to learn to solicit funds is to appeal to the giver, the one who gives you money. This girl appealed to the giver. So Isusu who didn't give, what is our own? Nyayandeipi papo. You know, she used the right psychology to appeal to her fans. She didn't go to the page where they were donating for sick children and said, whilst you are donating here, think about me. And if she makes extra money, her fans have given her money, because as they donate, they can see that she's reached the total, and they still want to give her money. Why should she donate that money? It's been given to her. It's hers to do what she wants. But then, let's get back to the seriousness of my life's hour. And I know you like to teach. The truth of the matter is, we need to also look at when we ask for donations. That's why I asked the immigration lawyer. All of us, Mazimbo, we've gone through processes here, applying for visas. And all our visas have had conditions. My conditions are anonetsa, Bren. Anonetsa. I have seen people in Nini apply for my indefinite leave. And the Home Office keeps writing back to them and say, prove to us this period. How were you working? How did you support yourself? And such things as soliciting for funds become problematic because you are looking like a member of society who is no value to the British society. So what is the reason for you to stay here? You understand? Because it says the Home Office says each case will be decided on its own merits, and it is up to the discretion of the person who is judging your case what moves them. The person might look just like us and look at her soliciting for funds, and that might move her the wrong way negatively. Just like here, we've had varying opinions. The person who takes that case, the person who deals, it is up to that person. It is to her discretion to act in her majesty's pleasure and decide, is this person a worthy contributor to the society? And she can just stamp it, and that's it. I know my twins in Nini who applied for indefinite leave. Twins, their situations are the same. One was given and one was rejected based on the fact that they looked at their P45s, their inland revenue receipts, and they were said, no, you can't. You understand? So I'm not saying her case is the same. I'm saying for those who also want to use the same strategy to solicit for funds, go and read that document you were given by the Home Office. Check the conditions. If they say you are not allowed public funds, some people say public funds are things like benefits, chi. Public funds also involve donations because you are asking funds from the British public. So, we have to be careful, but as far as her asking for money, I mean, her fans, if they love her so much, they should give her money. Isusu who don't like her and think she is wasting her time, don't donate. Don't donate to things that don't move you. It's as simple as that. But for the children or people who are struggling with Home Office affairs, let us look at the conditions on those paper. That is critical. Let's go and check, ring citizens' advice before you start a GoFundMe and say, listen, I just want to check, am I allowed? Would I be bending the rules? Don't just pururuka just because you've seen this slay queen and start doing the same, because iwewe, they will write to you and send you a clip of your GoFundMe appeal and say, Iwe uruku penga, we don't roll like that. So, let's look at these things, laugh about it, and then center them on, what could help us, what wouldn't help us, and what could be risky. Not everything is safe. Your conditions and her conditions might not be the same. In Nini, when I was a student, when I came here, I remember specifically that I had to prove that I can finance myself. My family could finance me. The funds should come for the source that I can document and say my parents or so and so. I was not allowed to ask for donations. I was not allowed to work. So look at those things, because your case goes on its own. It doesn't go nema pepa evamwe. And our conditions will depend on that person who holds your file. And that person will decide. So I don't know with her case, but she's clever. She's used the right platforms. Iribo. I want to write to her.
It's smart working, because we only think with hard work is to sweat, is to go to my chambere, is to do live-in. We think that's all hard work, but probably this is hard work for her in a line of business of slaying. Yeah.
I mean, she slayed. She went on Channel 5, slayed.
Yes, and slayed her way out of it.
Yes, so, she didn't kill anybody in the grand scheme of things. No. She didn't kill anybody. So, apananya. To me, apananya.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, Mercy. Always a voice of reason. Bye-bye. I am happy for Lady Kate says she came out, say what's up and got help. Precious Charuma says, why can't Zimbabweans just be happy for each other? And you know what, visa, stress, it's so stressful. Visa. I've seen adults even, but she's resorting to even writing on social media, ndashika tight. Visa. Memory a family of 5, indefinite leave and the visa fees, so please, Tambiga. Why are the UK government using red tape? It's all about total confusion. It's more of not knowing what the left hand is doing, said State of Affairs. That's Trevor T. Andrews. Some people seem angry that they had to work 12-hour shifts versus Heather to earn funds, and this within a few short of hours had to go the required amount and more. Mary Hyde says it's pure jealousy. People are quick to judge and throw stones. At least she asked, it's not like she is stealing. Walter says, I feel sorry for her already. Zasitani says she was working but left because she didn't like it. Okay, so she said that in her video. And Fungai Poshia Charuma says, one thing I have noticed about people, there is so much hostility towards strangers. If I don't know you, then I can give you harsh opinions. Yes, Home Office is a ripoff. That is Lindway Angie. Let me add Portia Asha. Tyra says it's not about being happy or not. People are missing some of our points here. It's about young ones to set better priorities so they don't find themselves in the same place. That is Tyra. How are you doing, Cynthia?
Hi, Bren. How are you doing?
No, I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. I just want to put my 2 cents on this issue. You know, I am actually so surprised with some of the comments, some of the things that my fellow Zimbabweans are saying on here, that really you guys, they look at someone's pictures on social media and actually believe that's the kind of life that someone is living. It's called social media for a reason, guys. Not everything that you see on there is true. So this girl, the pictures, I went on Instagram with me because I was like, let me go and check out this girl. And I saw the pictures and there's nothing that screamed out to me, oh my God, this girl has been raking a lot of money and she's been abusing money. Yeah, well, the pictures on Instagram really funny. She was flashing cash. Oh, it's social media. And to be honest, Inini, personally, I'm proud of this girl. I am actually so proud of her. There's so many things that are happening these days with kids of that age. I mean, come on, guys. Over stress, over depression, of things that they feel like they don't have control over. She saw an opportunity, this girl. And she went on that video, and of all the videos that she's posted on Instagram, this is one that she actually cried tears, which means she was feeling some kind of way. This situation got to her. She had to swallow her pride of all the flashy things that you're saying she was posting. She swallowed her pride and came to us and reached out to us. And people, there isn't pound or whatever. People did this out of the goodness of their hearts. I felt some kind of way for this girl. And guys, not everybody is able to raise that much amount of money. She got these people to follow her on a platform. Why not use the opportunity? She's got thousands of people that have been following her. Why not use the opportunity for help? What's wrong with that? I don't think
to be precise.
Yeah, and she needs to use the rest of the money to help others. Why should she do that? Why do you have to say why do you have to put I don't know, putting Ash and say Maria? Why? And most of you guys didn't even pay anything. I'm happy for her. I'm proud for her. She's actually a model. Don't be what you are not, right? I've been pretending I've been living my life. Hey, I've been living my life in pretense. Put your hands up, guys, and say, by the way, I'm so sorry. This is not what it looks like. I actually need help. Van way, a picture can say 1,000 words, but at this point in time, help me, I need your people will come out for you. Nobody will crucify you for coming out and asking for help. That's exactly what this girl did. Why are you crucifying her? Hey, by the way, she saw an opportunity, and I actually am proud of her. She did what she had to do, and it paid off for her, and kudos for her. Do not crucify this girl. Leave her. She did what she had to do. So that's my 2 cents. I am happy for this girl.
We are raising money on all this GoFundMe, taking people who contributing to funerals of people who were not organized enough to hear funeral policies. But we raised a lot of money. But and
it's not just if people take their time to go on GoFundMe, it's not just about funerals. People go on GoFundMe asking for money for their dog. I want the thing, what for my chihuahua. And you will be surprised if people pay money towards someone else's chihuahua. Why can you not donate towards this? And I agree with Kolambo. She came in the country when she was 10. She might have no idea she just expire later on in the future. She may not, she's only 22, she's still a child. To me, she's still a child. And now reality is kicked in to say, oh my God, I need to renew these things or whatever. And most of you, most of us, me included, when I had to renew my visas, all those years that I did, it was free. You know, we didn't need to pay. And now the fees, the home office fees are atrocious. And all of us, most of us who are needing to renew, we are struggling to raise the money because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So and I agree with the caller. I agree with the caller about she saw an opportunity. She probably prayed and said, God, what can I do? And God said, look, I've given you all these people that follow you. Go there and use this platform and you will see that people will help you. And they did. Kudos to the child. Problem day. Don't catch me. Bren. Would you have rather I crawl into your hole and get depressed and then go what good comes out of that? She doesn't have the money now. She can't afford the visa expiring in a month's time. She's got the platform to ask people for help. She's done that. She's got the money. What's the problem?
Thank you so much, Cynthia Asher. Cynthia is a brilliant chef. You know, we are saying Bren Zimbabwe, like Olinda said, she's a brilliant chef. Follow her and see what she does. She cooks good food. All right, Cynthia.
Cheers, bye.
Bye. All right, where are you? What's okay? Auna camera, Olinda. Come out of this live and come back. You don't have a camera on your thing. On a camera. That was Cynthia for you, Anzi. Well done to the girl. She used her brains. She was innovative enough to use following to that she had to raise funds. Hello, Heather.
Hi, Bren. How are you? I just saw. I'm okay. I just saw your live. Nice to. Okay, so in Hanguka, what I just have to say is like this should be a lesson to young people like us, like me. I'm the same age with her. These days, blogging and doing YouTube, if you are small, like 70,000 these days is nothing. It's hard. It's very difficult. I tried it once, couldn't raise my funds for like university on the side, apart from what my parents give me. It was so hard. So at least if you are young and you want to venture into it, like Ira Yatirika, try to get a peace job, even if it's a dirty job. Vasikana vanoramba kushanda mabasa ekuti zvinonzi ndozosekwa because ndiri slay queen of which things these days wakada kuzvidzidza.
Are you walking upstairs or something? Because Rita uchifriza uchindirikina, because you're talking a lot of sense, and just because you said you are the same age, you're frozen actually on my screen. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you have said, oh, she has gone off. Heather Martin, if you hear me, please come back on this live. Please, can you press add, because she said she's the same age as this girl, and she's had to do something like this before so that she raised her fees on the side. So I would have loved really to hear her opinion. Heather, if you are on this live, press add. Anthony Todd, we are used to sympathy cases as Zimbabweans. It's a shock to our system when we see people taking their destiny in their own hands. We are used to subcontracting our issues. That is Todd. Heather, please, can you come back? And Olinda, I hope you have come out and come back because I'm not seeing your live. Can you press add? Olinda, can you press add? I tried reaching out to Rutendo actually last night. I reached out to her. She hasn't responded yet because I wanted to hear also her side of the story. I also tried to reach out to some influencers that we have in our communities, like some big influencers. Some of them have been blogging, you know, Lolo, you don't have a green button on your live. So I reached out to influencers like Lolo. I reached out to Lolo Closet. I mean, she, to be honest, in the Zimbabwean community, I would say she's one of the first people that are blogging, fashion blogging, YouTube and Instagram. she responded, but I didn't then get time to really break it down for her because I would have loved to hear some of these influencers' opinion. Lolo, you don't have ad. Precious says, I've seen how supportive other nations are of their own. Mazimba always want to pull people down. I don't think it's a Mazimba issue because some Zimbabweans really, they do uplift each other. I think it's an individual issue, not a nationality issue. Because you'll find that after she had gone on 5 months, this issue is it's trending amongst most nationalities. Really, this is a Bay issue. So it's not really a Zimbabwean issue. That's my point of view. Hello, Lolo. I'm good. How are you doing?
Right. I don't have a problem with GoFundMe because GoFundMe I have no problem with a GoFundMe. Ndotargeta vabereki kuti patiri kutora vana from Zim, what are we telling them about their visas? Muri kuvaudza here kuti mwanangu zvauya kunoko visa it's worth 4 years. After 4 years, we need to raise money to it after something else, especially wakumatinza because ndo ari paborderline yekuti kana wapinda mu18 unonga kunzwa kushonera. Anditi. So are we advising them kuti mwanangu ngatiite so ngatiite ma-peace jobs akadai so kuti tigadzire mari because munhu ese achikrosa paborder apo you've got a target. Hapana munhu ari kumboti after 4 years I'm going back home. Munhu ese akuda kuzotogara ndo chokwadi ichocho. Anditi. Saka kana uri kuya kuno kuzoita settled uchasubmita paperwork yako. Handiti vachada paperwork kuti have you been working, tone ma-pay slips ako, tone bank statement rako. This is where I'm ndine ndikumutyira because achasubmita yes, she's got a 4,000 right now, but proof, and she needs proof of uningi council tax bills, my pay slips, P45. How long have you been working? All those proof. Okay. And
that's a valid point.
And also, fingers crossed, the tight circle is very tight. Kudos to them for this whole year. If you follow her on YouTube, I'm different videos. I came to London January. I worked for 1 week, but I didn't like it. I stopped. Then I went to corporate. I didn't like it. I stopped and did it. Then she hasn't been I asked her anytime ask Shandi. My friends, I got kumbatsira, arkumbikira, arkubadra rent and everything. It's very rare to get friends like that.
All my friends, they are doing all that for her.
Those are Rataura pa YouTube, I think around June 2017.
All right.
Friends, all these clothes I'm wearing, your friends are helping her. Those are her own words.
All right.
So hopefully she doesn't have any hidden secrets. Because you know my papers in the UK, they will dig. They will dig. So hopefully nothing will come out of the woodworks. She knows to affect her ear.
Wow.
Hopefully there's nothing.
Much.
So
thank you so much. Home
office. Home office ikoko. Hopefully paperwork yake shabatwa na mona singa ito Google. Because they Google you.
They will Google you. Okay.
They will Google you. So fingers crossed. We are praying for her that things don't work. Because it's on the fence.
Wow.
Contribution.
Wow.
People are saying hating and everything, but that's the problem. Boss, you don't come here to get sent home back. And my parents they'll be looking out to hear paper. Maybe I don't to change it all.
Yes.
Because it's a refugee visa, which is not good because now they're looking at them. Kudara, it was just refugee are free. But because of this 2017 law, things are not going to be easy.
Wow. What does the law say, the 2017?
I will need to look at it because the pandemic it's now you have to pay some of the things, and now it's not like straightforward that you get renewal. Okay. They're going to look at your country to see how bad is your country now. Are there any other changes that you still need to stay here? Wow. It's a lot about 5 things.
I remember last month, I think pani mwana akadipotwa angasarwa ne last exam yake yekuti anyore.
Takatry kuti sign a petition, but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
You see, but he was in uni. Look at that. He was in uni, but he's home right now. Apparently, he went 3 weeks ago.
Eish.
But now she's got the 4,000. What is she? That 4,000 is nothing. Can also pay.
Wow.
And it is. And now Zimbabwe is changing like this. They might turn around. Oh, Zimbabwe is okay. You can go back.
Well, so
of course, people are looking up to her. Kuti ndoso. One day, ye cleaning. If she wanted to work somewhere else, she could have worked in high restaurants or like Sky News or everything, just to clean there so that she can climb up a ladder where she wants to go. Because she wanted to do marketing. That's what she said on one of her vloggers.
Yay.
She could have worked in those places as a nobody. And then you climb up when you're in that company.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fingers crossed that GoFundMe won't affect her family and her.
Thank you so much, Lolo, for coming in. Thanks. Oh, good luck, Rutendo. Thank you so much, Lolo. And because I'm seeing a lot to be added. There is Memory Mtenda. If you are whom I think you are, she's a very influential blogger as well, I think. So I'll add you after Olinda. Olinda, where is your camera thing? Okay, let me try here. It's adding Olinda, then I'll add Memory. Memory, please stay on. I think you are the influential blogger that I think you are. I think. Please stay on. I would like to pick your brains on this issue. Olinda, it's adding, so for the no Eda. But network, if we're up, I know you're in Zimbabwe. What network is about? Hey, Lolo, you know, very important, valid points. Hansi, we are not hating. We are not hating at all. We have her best interest at heart because the laws are changing at the Home Office. So that is Lolo. Olinda, it's adding you, but it keeps adding. Come off live and come back again. I don't know. Irkuramba. Olinda, Irkuramba. So come off live and come back again.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey, hello.
Are you the influential blogger that I think you are?
Bren. Thank you for adding me. Thank you. Can you see my hair? I'm looking a bit of a mess today, but so I will hide a bit.
I can hear you, but are you the blogger that I think you are?
Yeah, well, my kids do a lot of blogging, so and named Riponchi supporter.
Oh, it's your kids, yeah. I thought you were the
yes.
So I was thinking that you are the older kid. I know you've got your child Anonzani who does a lot of Corinne Sky. Yes. I know she's big. She's big with blogging.
Yes, and of course, you know, the thing is, this is very close to home because my kids do this for a living, part-time, and they're also studying part-time. So when this came, a lot of kids were here to our Snapchat where we are more active than on Facebook. Like, Mom, you need to talk about this. What has happened? So yesterday, the whole of yesterday, we've been talking about it. And we are not, the community, congratulations to the community for, you know, coming up. But what we need to realize is Kutima GoFundMe, I want this, pane donor fatigue. What happened to Rutendo was a backlash of people just, you know, acting out on how many GoFundMes are. Because after this one, there's another one that came straight after EOE, Pakawaya, another one, Irukuto Circulator Footy, which the kids have raised to me to say, Mom, look, there's another one. Saka, she's opened another pool, a gateway, my Insta Bad Desire. Vana very prominent. That's the new way of getting money. You see? So, in a way...
what is Corinne and Umwachanonzani? You guys look them up. Messi. They are big bloggers. What are their views on this?
Well, their views, well, Corinne is very close to Rutendo. So before all this came to light, there had been conversations around this. Rutendo didn't take this very lightly. She didn't just wake up one morning and say, let me do a GoFundMe, right? It was the last of the last resorts. I think she made a few mistakes over the years where, you think, oh, this month, Regadimboita this, then those will save a marry next month, or Regadimboita this. As young kids, these millennial kids, these 20-something, like we think, it's also takakuramnamo, anditi. Vana vedu tikavaunza kunoko, patikavaunza kunoko, pane chimwe chinhu chatakaita, takakanganwa kuita financial literacy, tukukanganwa kudzidzisa vana vedu kuseva mari. You see, and as vabereki dzimwe nguva we got chinosenza hard 10 shifts kuti tita make ends meet for them, but we are forgetting to instill that hard work. And by hard work handikumirira kuti ngavaende vachinokwesha machembere. What I'm saying is whatever it is that they are doing, what their classes work, ngave influencing, chingave chi, they need to learn to save that money. It's pointless kuti vangotora mari ivangofunga kuti okay, today ndaita mari. And also they've got a social responsibility, my influencers high. They've got a social responsibility kuti whatever lifestyle they are posing on their Instagram or whatever, because Jabuda Panapa is not the GoFundMe. People are now questioning a lifestyle. Takamona Nezuro pa channel 5 up when she was talking, all they focused about was the lifestyle. Because you have a social responsibility as an influencer. What you are telling people should kind of match with the life you are living. And she dedicated her whole blogging situation to immigration and the issues as a young girl she's facing in the UK. I think people would have sympathized. You see, we've got young people like Paida who have dedicated all their life to HIV awareness. So we will rally behind her.
Oh,
it
yes.
Is the life, yes, it is the lifestyle. And this I've told Rutendo face to face. Kuti, people are not angry at the idea of supporting you because baba immigration I see Rutendo chete then wese. But the issues that people had, and if you go up and down social media, what they are commenting about are Louis Vuitton bags and everything. So I think on this platform is kuti ngatidzise vana vedu kuseva. Ngatidzise vana vedu kuva ne authentic lifestyle that kind of matches who they are. Kuti kana zvikanga zvazodai mangwana zvaipa vanhu vazoti aika kwenga wongochibata Louis Vuitton bag hangaona kukugara. All those things. So let's just teach them to be stand-up citizens. And also the things Jangashitaurwa na Lolo earlier on kuti the Home Office Immigration Act yakauya. Most of us is affected in mabasa. You now are starting to think kuti saka chinonzi good character reference, because that good character clause is not limited to kungova munhu akanaka asina criminal record. It's how you conduct yourself on social media. If you are relying on to public funds, because kana uchitora public funds to fund your visa, they will look at that very questionably. Kusaka kana uchinge wagara benefits. So all these things ngatidzise vana vedu kuti nyika inoi haidi vanhu vekunze. And all these things, this backlash yaitika, it's going to have an impact. I don't know what impact it has because I'm still lawyer, but it will have an impact on her. When we are influencing, we are influencing others and our stay in this country. Those are nice.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Memory is the mother to Messi and Colleen Sky. They are huge bloggers of influence, really. If you check them out on YouTube, on Instagram, you'll see them on Snapchat. Thank you so much, Memory.
Thank you. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Araiba. I am seeing one of the biggest influencers has just responded, but I don't think she'll be able to come on the stage.
Hey, Bren.
Hey, Olinda, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? I'm out here.
Account yako ya Olinda chapo amenochinoita sei, but anyway, yeah, okay. Well, we are to vairi. Zvichapera tisingapere chinoshuda. What are your thoughts on this issue?
This is the only way you're gonna see some sun, Bren. Yeah.
Muruenda kupi?
my 2 cents. I come from different angles in regards to this matter. GoFundMe, I've got no problems with GoFundMe. GoFundMe, don't want to post nas deputy Ludo toothbrush, tengere toothbrush.
Swededza phone kumeso kwako tinzwe because ausikazonzwika.
Oh, it's quite transparent. It's quite. I was saying that I don't have problems with GoFundMe because GoFundMe is meant for anything and everybody. I can even put a post there put in the toothbrush, and motondi bada roma kutenga kana toothbrush 500. That's GoFundMe. That's absolutely fine. But this is solving a short-term problem, Janasi. We're not empowering this young lady. This is my concern. Yes, she's got herself in a bit of a fix. Zvakafana nekuti Shone akauya onditi mam ndanumburisa mukadzi handitika ndinogona kusolva problem kutenga preparation yekubhadhara kuchipatara kwemwana, but Shone ndamitire to empower himself because now he's got a long-term responsibility as a father. Anditi. We are not empowering this young girl. And I've said it before. I know a lot of people caught a lot of feelings last time when I spoke about empowerment. And I said, Maslay queens are not empowered, right? Vakadzi vanenda kubasa, vachibhadhara vana school fees nemari yekushift. Those are empowered women. Vakadzi vanovaka dzimba nemari yekunoita care assistant ari kubhadharwa £7 an hour. Those women are empowered. I feel like this girl has got a lot of opportunity or a lot of, for her to become empowered. She's got a great platform in front of her for her to become empowered, but she's not utilizing it. Let's understand that. She is not, for her to have 70,000 plus followers on Instagram, it means she's clearly doing something right. She's her marketing or whatever, she's doing it great. Her putting up her video, catching Channel 5's attention is actually, she's doing something right. But she needs to do something right that actually gets her paid. And it's we want her to become an empowered woman and to make sure that she does not find herself in a situation where she cannot afford to pay her rent, she cannot afford to nigrini, to buy food, simple basic things, because unfortunately our children now look up to these things where they do it for the gram. I think everybody knows that slogan. We're doing it for the gram. And it's inini, I want to be an influencer yekuti zveshoka ndakapfeka boots yangu £1,000 muri kuzviziva kuti Olinda ashandira 1,000 yake. And it's and this is basically the direction that I would really love to see this young lady go through, because pane vamwe vana now of her age, right, that are actually thinking, oh wow, you know what, why do I have to go to McDonald's? Why do I have to go to Burger King to work? Why do I need to be flipping burgers if I can easily use GoFundMe? That mindset, okay, yes, this one off yake agona, she did well for herself, she got all that money. 2,000, you're gonna badara home office, but by 2,000 yasara yaya, they are mumeka, gachino oda embe zake brand yake ku China, by Instagram, because I'm sure she has increased her followers. Try to guide her in the right direction to make sure that after all said and done, she is empowered. She does not need to go back to GoFundMe. So that's not a hating, it's constructive criticism. Ari matipa ndingamona aenda pa GoFundMe. Chekutanga ndichataka ndazobvunza iwo Bren kuti kona Bren mwana azosvika pa stage yekusvika ku GoFundMe zvanga zvambeita sei. Us as parents, I feel like we are lacking to a certain degree. Inini Shoni chaiche kana chida mari yekuenda kumuvika ndotomudza kuti wangu uda mari yekuenda kumuvika chitombotsvaira imba yangu nasi ndikuswera ndakarara. You clean my house top to bottom to my standards and I will give you that money. Our kids need to know that things should not come that easy. They have to work hard for it. That's the only way they will understand the value of money. Because right now, Akapua, this 4,000, 5,000, she will not see value in it because Maria Kupua. Maria Kupua, you could never ever see value in it, right? But she will have a sense of achievement if she's working in a nigrini in the right in a full-time job where she feels like she's actually bringing something onto the table as as an influencer, because that's what she has become at the age of 22. And vanhu vanoramba vachiti munhu ane 22 years mwana, I disagree with that completely. Munhu ane 22 years haazi mwana, right? Because kana mwana ane 20 years ane 22 years achikwanisa kuzvara mwana, they're no longer a child, they are adults. And they need to know with being an adult comes with responsibilities. And responsibilities are that you're going to go to a job that you do not like. You're going to put up with that job that you do not like until you find another job for you to be able to pay rent, for you to be able to buy food. That's my concern. Empowering this young lady. It's not about hating. You know, when you get to life mama levels in life, 4,000 is marry. 4,000 munuka chambitwa 4,000 unogona kuidya within 1 week. Ukabhadhara rent 800 pounds, 900 pounds. Wobhadhara car insurance. Wobhadhara Mario inopera. Then what after that? Yeah, then what for her after?
Network Zimbabwe yazviita zvekare. Olinda has frozen.
Can you hear me? So we would really love to see this young thing on her. Indian chat no vuro gofundme.
Olinda. Freeze and
Can you hear me?
Dzikisakapera mbijana because denja irora kutoti paZoom. Yeah.
Okay. I was saying we're not hating on the whole GoFundMe situation. Imimese makati muda kuya kumchato na kutonovuro GoFundMe yekuti muchato uyo vanhu 1,000, you know, because we can't afford 1,000 people. But it's about the fact yekuti what is going to happen to this young girl once all said and done. Right? Either work, either start a business, either do clothing line, either something. She has to have something chekuti, you know what? She's got a sense of achievement. I would really love to see this young girl. She is obviously caught the attention of a lot of people. Young lady, you need to, if she can hear me, you need to utilize this and make something out of it that actually gets you paid. That way you do not have to depend on GoFundMe, because GoFundMe is a risk. Sometime and you get people that will give you 100,000 pounds. It's a risk, but you need to have something in life that actually guarantees you your survival. That guarantees you, say, this thing about, you know, some of us, I have had to work as a waitress. I have had to do support work as I empowered myself until I got to a stage whereby I own a couple of companies. I'm able to buy myself expensive shoes. I don't have to do it for the gram because it's actually my real life. So this is what I would love this girl to know. We are on the other side. You don't actually have to do this for the gram. You will actually be able to walk into Louis Vuitton and buy yourself a Louis Vuitton bag at 5,000 pounds. Empower yourself, young lady. Chete. That's all we're saying. It's got nothing to do with the whole GoFundMe thing. It's nothing to do with Nigrini, with Inonzichi, anything else that's behind that. Get yourself sorted. You know, fix up and be an empowered young lady. Clearly, and some type of anointing for her to have 70,000 followers.
Thank you so much, OC, for your contribution.
Somewhere. OCF mnozeti nongotendreka kwese kwese. Saka tunotendreko OCF kwatiri kuno.
Thank you so much. Waita akone kutaura nesu and tozotaura later.
All right, great. Bye.
That was Olinda Hanzi. We just want to teach her empowerment. It's not hating, but it's just empowerment. Tyra Arkunza, great point. I've got a son. Are you an influencer as well, Titus? I wish I had spoken to him before that. So, Heather, you're back. Heather, you said you're the same age as Rutendo, right?
Yes. And,
that is 23.
Yeah, I'm
23?
turning 24 this year now. 23, I'm
Okay.
turning 24. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So what I wanted to say is, vanaka, these girls these days, varikufunga kuti blogging and Instagramming and doing YouTube is everything. Vasingazive kuti late you are going to grow up 30 plus, 40 plus, trends change, things change. You don't have, let's say, a degree, you don't go to school, you don't have a real job in the real world. And it's if she has 9,000 followers on YouTube, these days 9,000 followers on YouTube is nothing. Because these days they are raking up to 10 million subscribers, and on Instagram the same thing. Sponsors are looking at people who are like 100k and above, 150, 500k and above. Kana uchida so piwa mari pe post noti, you can survive on that money. You need to make almost like 200, 300k subscribers. So 70,000 subscribers these days, it's nothing. And if this girl wanted to do this as a living, at first start with Shanda a side job and do the things together. I'll see a blogging fine. If it's a passion, do it, but have a real job in a real world. You understand? It's hard. Blogging is hard, and but kana uchi so portray. Let's say you're 22 and you're portraying it's like portraying a life that you don't have, and you have nothing to eat. Maybe you were paid because can only 70k. They will tell you, okay, you take it for free, and after you advertise it, you get it's yours. We will send you things. That's the deal. Sometimes I'll pay a marry or it's nothing. It doesn't earn you a living. Do you have rent to pay? You need to feed yourself. At 22, like it's the age where you should be building a foundation. Okay, in 30 years of I don't know, maybe 40 years, where will I be with my children? Go fund me, fine, you get money, but mariacho yakapera, then what? I will not like any future plans, and especially on YouTube, 9,000, you are no longer getting paid. My ads, you are no longer getting ads, which means you are relying on peanuts. At least find a piece job. Because people will laugh. I used to give, like I'm in school right now, I get money from my parents, fine. But because I want some other things, like I want to buy a Mac and everything, I work like I can give advertisements in the streets. Then I get that money. That's the money I will use to buy makeup, and I don't have to bother my mom. Give me my then also show off online. I'm slaying and everything. At least like it's hard to get. I'm now talking too much. Yes, if you understand that, I will rely on Instagram. I will rely on followers. Like Ashishande. So I think young people need to be wise. At least, okay, do blogging, do Instagram, do YouTube, but you have to think for the future. After this has been said and done, like these days, people are getting demonetized on Instagram. They are getting demonetized on YouTube. Kana what demonetized? Then what? Wapa zero footy. At least if you are going to a 9 to 5 job, you know you are getting something at the end of the day.
Wow.
Then cool. Yeah. So that's my own point. At school, what she did is wrong. Okay, she got the money, fine, but then what later? What are you going to do? Wow. That's all I have to say. But we as girls, I don't know.
This is Heather, one of the peers, peers to Rutendo. She's 23 years old, and she's giving her opinion. Interesting to hear such information from young people like you.
Yeah, so I don't know. We just need to learn from her. I think if there are any girls my age watching, you need to learn. And I'm not up her Instagram and everything because she's living the life. Some people will say they are living the life, but behind when all my post sometimes you don't even understand. Maybe I'll the with nothing. But after slaying and portraying a life, now she cannot even afford 2,000. One my Instagram post, they can rake up to 3,000 a post. But here she cannot even afford that for a visa, which means she's at the low end of this slay age of this slay queen. She's at the low end. So at least Jago, do blogging and do another job on the side. It's better. But now you won't rely on that thing that is not giving you anything, that is not bringing that much money. Then it doesn't work. Like you have to think logically. It doesn't work.
Wow.
So
thank you so much,
that's
Heather.
okay. Thank you for having me.
Interesting, Heather. I think I'll look for you. I like working with young people. Points from Heather. Interesting points from Heather. And I feel for Rutendo and I wish her the best. I also hope she takes some really good advice that's been said about her taking her passion further. This is Queen Boss Barbara. I am adding I am adding Kumpirai Impala. Kumpirai is adding you, but it's adding. So come back again. Panemu Kairezi or something, and that's Edward Kairezi. Hansina Jared, Uncle Jared, happy birthday to you, by the way, Dad. Those on 270K were once on 9K or 70K at one point. It comes with time. If it is working for some, it's going to work for her. Work-wise, young people are forced to be creative because the real jobs want them to have experience. And some just don't want to earn minimum wage. They want to start at the top, but forget that. You have to climb the ladder. This is my quick. Cynthia, you don't have a camera. The camera icon, you don't have it. So if you go out and come back, GoFundMe is not resource to public funds. It's not even a home office area. Okay, Grace Nyama is asking to GoFundMe. I say recourse to public funds. It's not even a home office here. And the things here that people thought blogging is big money. Cynthia Puma Upenduye. Oh, sorry, Dr. Anindevile. I thought Buddha Udzoke. Yes, Home Office said on 5 News, actually, Home Office was contacted and they say that her visa status expires May. Vakatopa exact date. I'm forgetting the date, but it's on the video that I even posted. So it does expire May. So hopefully it does go well for her. I'm adding Farai. Farai is adding you. 6 May. Yes, Chipo Gondo. 6 May. Home Office Yaka contact 25 News and they say she's got made to leave or her status ends on the 6th of May. So 6 May, she's got a month. Yeah, she's got a month. It's adding Farai is even going to add but I schooled it again. It's adding. How do you press add then you decline? How does that work? I don't get it. You declined, Farai. You are there. You want to be added, but you declined. So I don't know what's happening. And those asking about whether she could work, how many people work illegally? And vari kuti pamwe angasingakwanisi kushanda but vangani vari kushanda zvisiri kunze kwemutemo just because they want to raise money. Anyway, I'm just rounding up this live. I am rounding up this live now. If there's anybody who wants to be added, probably one last person I can take. One last person I can take, just press add. And upon that add, one last person, just press add. And okay, Lolo, I'm adding you. I'd invited big influencers on Instagram, but it turns up button up a time. Lolo is adding you, but I don't know, bro. It keeps going round. It's adding second decision meeting. It's adding, Lolo. It's adding, but it's just tenderera, so I don't know if it's my network or what it is again. Can you start again? Zoga fututi ed. Alright, kuramba chidangounza Uncle Jed on camera. And the people need to stop bashing Rutendo, but give advice on how to move on. And that's exactly what people have been doing, especially those who came on live. They have been trying to give advice on how to empower her and how to move on. And some actually have said kudos to her for taking this route to try and raise money for her visa. Because other people, they are getting into depression and my visa. I remember, because the big family, they were over 12,000 really. And Oshona Munupanapa atopinapa depression. So at least she got the help that she needed, and she did it the best way she knew how to. So I am now because I am just now rounding off. I'm rounding off. So let me just give shout outs. Shout outs to Tatenda. Thank you for joining in. Nasna Tatenda, yes, we have learned and really good points for the future, but who knows? Queen Boss, shout out to you. She says people close to Rutendo must give a full support because all this response from social media can be overwhelming for her. Tani point I was reading on social media some of the things that people wrote. Let me just go there and read it. Funny, I think somebody left it on her Instagram. Laura, what request that? Laura, I didn't see you. You don't even have a camera on your thing. Laura, you don't. I will not camera on your. Sorry, I cannot request that, and I missed you. Okay. Hello, Lolo. Taura.
Hello. Ndakungofuna kuti since akaya ine 10 years mwana yanditi. Say asina kuwa na indefinite after the first the first visa.
Izvozvo manje kuti pana achaziya.
Ndoshanda kutofunga izvozvo kuti social from around 16. Yeah, we know we're just speculating. I'm just worried kuti why not from that visa to indefinite? Or is it a different thing?
And this these things really with
because on 5 news they said refugee. So if it's a refugee, is it not supposed to say from that first one, then you jump in? Do you have to reapply for another 5 years again?
You need to be honest.
Normally when you get because they are different. Some get 4 years, some get 3 years. But normally if you get the 5-year one, you now qualify after that 5 years to go to the thing, to the indefinite. Unless if she got 4 years, because if you get 4 years, you have to renew and get another 4 years. Then you can apply for indefinite, because you need to have total 5 years on your visa.
I think as each cases vary and differ, to be honest, and things are changing daily, Saka, to be honest. And I can't even begin to speculate kuti visa rakira because I ain't got that knowledge at all.
Well, sometimes I think, because when I was watching her in one of the videos, she was like, oh, I couldn't even afford to go to Barbados, or I couldn't even afford to go to Spain with my friends. This is the thing I was saying, which is sometimes as parents, we need to come out and tell and sit down with our kids. Next door, we have an iPhone. I can't afford that iPhone. Because no pressure. We don't understand our kids. On any pressure. You could have to fit in my friends out. So fitting, you have to sit them down. But of course, yes, your friends just got the latest iPhone. I had to do that with mine because a friend got an iPhone, the latest one. I was like, Manang. yes, in chakutengera yako, but it won't be as good as your friend's iPhone. You have to understand we come from different lives. Uyu varidze munyika munomu. And she didn't even understand the real thing about passport. Kuti, oh, kune nyaya yemared, kune nyaya green passport. We have to tell them that.
Yeah.
Because at one point she couldn't go to France with her classmates because a visa could not allow her to go to France.
All right.
But yakatomboita issue. But we have to sit them down. The passport yakonofana kuenda unotorwa visa, but by the time your visa come, aukwanise in time kuti uende ku France nechikoro chako. So if we hide those things, so sometimes we have to come out and tell them the situation yakamira so. Because I felt her when she talked about the trips. Said, I can't go with my friends to Spain and Barbados. So it's one of those things that just tell them, the kids, nyika yatiri yakasiyana.
So it's our responsibility as parents.
Yeah, we have to. Kuti nyika ino yasiyana. Unogona usafarirwa neyo veganda vacho vanogona kufarira. Because ndofari kuzoyafuta nyaya dzebullying kuti vana vanofana kuda vadaita 15 kumuzvikoro. Wosvika ndiega ega mublack pachikoro ipapo otanga oh, why do you have brown skin? Saka we have to prepare our kids for all this. That will come up to the visa now kuti akashisa 18 pamwe akasikatobvoziti kune zvevisa. And what's next now?
All right.
We need to put things like home office on our phone alerts. Tani my phone and my smartphones. Just get the information as it comes in. You get these alerts. Oh, home office here change fees. Oh, home office here yes I'm one. This time is just constantly new things coming in.
That's fine. All right, Lolo. Thank you so much.
So fingers crossed everything works well. Cheers.
Thank you so much, guys. There is this comment that I wanted to read. It's on her social media platform. And Anzi, honestly, this is quite disgraceful. £2,300 for citizenship that most people in Yakanyarana Poliska, Ray, I think is one of the influencers. Saka 2,300 for citizenship that most people in the UK have had to work to get on top of rent and other bills, and you use your social media platform to squander money from people. Honey, you get paid for all this Instagram and YouTube stuff. You are a blogger. That's your job. And looking at how many people, interactive followers you have, you probably have made that 2,300 over the last couple of months. I find it pathetic that you actually had the nerve to cry on camera about something like that and beg people for money whilst you're showing some spec life. Girl, bye. Get off your ass, your high horse like the rest of us. Someone with your following best could have started a business and been very successful, but you chose to glow up for the gram and then come and beg for money. I'm honestly embarrassed. This is one of her peers. I'm honestly embarrassed for you, as in you've lost ratings amongst a lot of people that can see you obviously fraud. Being real is taking initiative and doing something about your situation, babe. You haven't even come up with half the money. Like what's your benefit of staying in the UK? If all you're going to do is Instagram, you can do that back home. Like stop selling dreams to these young kids and hustle for your own shit. This makes me mad because the rest of us are actually on our hustle day and night. Like I know people who work illegally for cash in hand to make ends meet, but now you're here accumulating debts, stunting Gucci bags that aren't yours, all for Instagram. You can't be a role model to young girls, and I don't know why anyone would even want. Yeah, anyway, this is some of the backlash she kind of got on social media, not from Zimbabweans. This person who's actually commented on this is not Zimbabwean. It's just different people. And then here somebody says, I think people should understand that this young lady, it's not easy growing up in a country thinking you belong to, and you're not able to do what all other young people are doing. She spends most of her time on social media because she has nothing else to do. She can't go to uni or work. Yeah, that's the reality of social media. Social media, people, they say what they want, so it's hard out there. It's hard out there, and this is actually on Instagram and on some of the social media pages. Oh, Evan was talking about cinema Zimbabweans. Hey, Pilos, there. How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you? First, I will talk about if it's the home office, they are ridiculous. We need to do something about it. It's too much to pay for e-citizenship for 2,000 and something to renew. In fact, she's renewing indefinite leave, whatever. But saying it's too much. But low. Yakwazi ukuthi abantu bayahlupheka la, abantu basebenza ama-days and nights trying to make ends meet. People without papers or with no papers basebenza bezama ukuthi either ukusupport abanye ekhaya or what. I-pound linzima ukuthola. Linzima uyalisebenzela ulithethiselwe uliyenzeni ushawude uphonga ukugijima la uphonga sometimes uyabufuna ukubisela back but uphonga ukuthi ngisemsebenzini. But she needs to get her, to get up and have a bath and go to work. She's still allowed to work in England. Her visa expires in May. There's still time to look for a job and go to work till the visa is expired. So, to GoFundMe or whatsoever where she got that money, platform. Well, it's usually in life and things do happen. And things do happen. It's how you deal with the things. Ukuthi kalamaphepha aso wonke umuntu olamaphepha lapha akula muntu wabuya lamaphepha evele eZimbabwe ngaphandle lababuya ngemtchado lababuya ngani akula wonke umuntu struggle to get that paper and wonke umuntu struggle akula muntu ongatravelanga eseya home office up and down whether you red passport or which passport wonke umuntu was struggle to get where they are. And she needs to woman up, wear big girls pants. Edinga amaphepha akhe elungisa amaphepha akhe.
Yikho phela seyenze akubonayo ukuthi kufanele ukuthi azathola amaphepha. Uthi kuyiza ukuphuma lapho ukhala usithi ngicelana imali. Mina ngamphuma ngicela isikhwama nje.
Alright ngicela ukukhala lami khathesi lokho zenini. Ngile mota zami ezifile ama-ambulance amafile ngicelana imali. Ngifakela nini ku-GoFundMe? Ngifuna imali ngifuna ukulungisa imali.
Usikhuluma kakhulu asikunike. Yes, screaming too much.
If I say so. So that's what I'm saying about Hindu azipheli. Problems keep coming in life. It's how you deal with them. Go to work and earn your money. Uchiyane lento zelokuzeni lento zemaga business. Chiyane le Facebook live uhabeka emsebenzini. Banengi abantu abaningi
Ngiphuma ku Facebook friend sebenza.
Abantu abakhalayo lapha ubone ngani kulomuntu okay fine it's okay and sithule problem umntana lo ndoda kulabanye abantu abalama problem really problems really problems. She needs to get her ass out.
Okay.
Lazi news I think news sebeswele 5 news sebeswele ukulokhuza into zokukhuluma sebeswele seriously akula muntu ongastrugglanga ngephepha akula muntu ongazi home office how on earth who does she think she is mina nginje yabona ngigqoka Primark mina it's what I afford ngigqoka Primark I don't go beyond my life. Ngilama priorities zami engwayenzayo empilweni yami. So ngilama problems I deal with them my way. Ama problems abayali auntie. It's how I deal with them. and how I move forward from them. That girl needs to go to work. Ama-shifty, kulama-agents amaningi alokhu advertise ama-shifty lapha la. Eka-join ama-agents eLondon, they pay more money, ama-care assistant, ehambe yenza ama-training online. Kunezinto eziningi angazenza ngaphandle kokuvula ilokhuze nini u-GoFundMe. That GoFundMe should be shut down and people bethatha imali zabo. Umntwana lo ehambe emsebenzini esebenza. Not everyone wants.
So 1 month phela uzadinga umsebenzi ayenza ama-reference kanjani.
It's a lot. A pay of 1 month akula muntu khathesi even minimum wage, it's a lot. Instead ukuthi imali akade ngayo siya ku-5 News uyithethe ngaphi? Ngawuphathe wadi ngama-training. Akuna muntu khathesi ngitsho ngikhuluma nje nabantu ngisithi abantu bathaba ukuthi iBritain isizwanana leZimbabwe engxenye situation yeZimbabwe izaba ngcono. Akula. You have to work hard in order to succeed. If Zimbabweans don't work hard, akula situation ezaba ngcono nxa thina singazisebenzeli. Ngoba la amakhiwa they are striking, they are in debts as well as much as what Zimbabweans. So can people stop and work hard? And once you hustle, that's where you progress. Akuna progression engabuya ungahaslanga. Angazi ngaphandle kwabakhulula izigqoko ebusuku, then that's when you get the progression. But lakho uyabu haslile futhi.
But now phela seyasilile imali seyitholile impilo ezibhabhayi. Ngifuna uku-add uDini Kita, I think umncane ngifuna ukuzwa ingqondo zakhe because
all right, mina ngagogo anyway.
Dini, I want to add you because Dini Kita, I'm adding you. She pressed add. Dini Kita, I hope it does come on. It's adding. Let me check her out. It's adding D Nikita. D Nikita. It's adding, but come back again, Nikita, because it keeps adding. Send another request. Imran. Glenda. Hey Imran, how you doing? Imran Javid. Imran. Ravido, I'm trying to add you. Ravido, I'm going to it up. Let me try Benny. Imran, Anita. Oh, I'm going to Imran. Benny is adding you. Hello, Benny.
I've just woken up and you see
Mana Benny. D, come off this live and come back. Come off this live and come back. Oh, Benny Abuda. I didn't mean you, Benny. I meant D. D, come off this live and then press add again. Benny, can you come back? I don't know what happened to you. I'm going to say Benny naye. Benny, ngicela uphenduke guy, angikwazi ukuthi kwenzakaleni khona. Benny, phenduka. Just straight after this, looking at Coco doing it. Okay, Arambe. Yeah, babe. 20 onions. Okay, let me bring onions door. Onions, I'm trying to add you. Onions door. I don't know, young guy, whatever. Imran at Panapait. Imran also mona papa comments zero. Alpana Virsa Karisaki. Yarambe. Nomtandazo, manan try nomtandas. Ngayala, I. Ubanamsa somanele. Iyala. Nomtandazo, iyala. Kumbira imana ngenguzame futhi. Hey, Kumbira.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, what I just think is this girl is smart. She's really smart for thinking what she did, because maybe she would have thought of doing something that is even bad, like maybe going for men, or some people can even kill themselves. So she was really smart for doing this, but I think she is not using her mind in the right direction. Because slaying and posting pictures on Facebook and living a fake life, you can't live a fake life for the rest of your life. If you fake it while you're doing something that you know in future you're gonna make it, then you're doing the right thing. But if you're faking it and then you think you're gonna fake it for the rest of your life, then you're just putting your efforts on the wrong direction. She's a smart girl. She should just focus herself and put her priorities straight and know what she wants in life. Because if you do like this, because the wrong thing now is a lot of people are watching her and they're gonna think that they can just get away with it. And it's not gonna be like this in all the situations. In her case, she was lucky that she got the money, but it's not gonna be like that in all the situations. So she's like misleading our girls now. They're gonna think, so you can just go on GoFundMe and then you get money.
Okay.
So I think she should just put her efforts in the right direction. She's a really smart girl. She really knows how to influence people. Because it's not easy if I just go today on GoFundMe and say, yo, GoFundMe, I need to buy something, I need to do this. No one is gonna give me money. But she's really smart. She has got the influence to influence people. So she should just do that, but in the right direction. That's my own opinion.
Thank you so much. Where are you calling from, caller? Where do you come from?
I'm in Germany.
You're in Germany?
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Oh, I had a bit of accent. I thought you're actually from Malawi or something.
No, I'm not about Zimbabwe.
I had the accent.
Zimbabwe, ndinototaura shona.
Ndomunga accent yakadailutwa nechi Dutch neGerman.
Yeah, maybe you meet with a lot of people from different countries. Saka unopedzisira usachazive kwako chaipo chaipo wakungobaiba ma-accent.
Do you speak Germany as well?
Yeah, I'm actually studying in German, so I have to, but it's tricky, it's difficult.
Anzina mshana murefu, once can you help me to come to Germany, please?
I'm actually here on a family reunion visa because my husband is here. Well, came here actually to study, and he already finished studying. He's now working, so I can't help. Maybe I can just.
Are you not connected? Don't you have connections?
No, I can just maybe tell you what you can do to be on the advantage. Like if you want to come here, how you can do it from what I just hear from people, but not that I have any connections.
All right. Thank you so much, sis.
Like, because it's really easy here because to study is for free and all that. So if you come with the study routine, it's actually a good opportunity.
Okay.
And the visa fee here is not expensive.
What are you studying?
I am actually doing my A-levels. I came from Zimbabwe when I only had my O-levels. Mm-hmm. So now I'm doing my A-levels.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
So all you see, you just have to hustle yourself. I'm actually 26, but I'm doing my A-levels because I know nothing comes for free. I have to do it if I want to be someone in life. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
all right,
you just have to know what you want. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Mercy. Ansina, Mercy, don't you have somebody inside? Mercy is so not. As you don't have someone inside home office in Germany. This is not Zimbabwe, Mercy. This is Europe. Yeah. Funny. Let me try. Dini Kitch, I'm trying you once more. So that's how we're rolling. Don't you add someone inside home office? I'm trying to add Dini Kitch, I'm trying you just once more time. I hope it does add you. Anthony Angela, but now I had from another caller, I think the girl says she missed a chance to go to Spain and another resort for holidays with her friends because of her visa. Who was paying for this trip? So, yeah, I'm going to go with Angela. I would love to add Imran, but Imran another icon pattern, red green. Saga. Let me try this one. I'm not sure. The people that want to be added, it's not adding. Hello, Onyas.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm actually interested in this program.
Mm-hmm. Onyas, Afriz. Onyas. Okay, I don't know what happened there. What do you have to say, Onyas? Oni. Hello? Let me try the Onyas Jaramp. Brenda, my namesake, Imrani doesn't have the green button thing. D, I'm trying you. That's why I just said it's cute. Papa Masanga. Papa Masanga, I told you. Like a bottle. Umasingxaze hlangane lo mshana. Yeah. D, I am trying, but Yaramba Shamar. Let me try Tandas for the last time. Oni has come back because I don't know what happened there. Oni has just typed end again. Ngaramba to Batambubisa. Send try Nhlansha, I'm adding you.
Hello, my sister.
Yeah, Gunjan.
Gunjan.
You're right,
man. Yeah. I know. Mpokuvuka manje ngithi yavuka ngabona kule notification ngada othi ngisuggeste la. Jobo ngizwa, as you can hear, my sister. I'm from work. I was doing a night shift. I drive about 2 hours. I drive about 2 hours from where I live to make a living. There's nothing that comes for free. People should understand. Whether you are old, you are young, we work hard and we plan ahead because we know our situations. For this sister, because already she's in this matata problem, let those who are willing, let them help her, because I can understand their situation, but she must be helped. She must be helped on one condition. She must help on a condition whereby if her things get sorted out, she must pay back to God to GoFundMe. Then this GoFundMe, there are some people. This GoFundMe, it should be there for people who are really, really in need. I'm from Cholocho. I think it was 4 or 5 months ago. Another guy from Cholocho. It seems last year he came here through invitation by his friend, and he came here. He worked for 6 months. Then he went back to Zimbabwe because the visa was a short visa. Then last year he came to London, and that guy, after a few weeks, he became terminally ill, and he passed away. And there was no option. And we had to, they had to use GoFundMe for that guy to ukuthi ahambe eZimbabwe engcwatshwa or ehambe to the proper relatives, because he came here to his friend. There was no relative here in UK. Even myself, I didn't know this guy. But the fact of Uguti, he is a Zimbabwean citizen and is from Cholocho, I had to help out. So a GoFundMe is for people who are really, really in need. Yes, this sister, she's in need. I understand the situation. But let people who are willing help her, but on one condition, that she pays back. We know, myself, I don't like anyone who plays with Home Office, because myself, I've been in this country for long, and I suffered. I wasn't even lucky enough ukuthi ngithole umsebenzi while I was in that situation. But there are some brothers and sisters who were lucky enough ukuthi while they were in that situation, but they were lucky enough ukuthi besebenza on the side. I understand ukuthi abantu bathi she can sebenza and fundraise for that kind of money within a space of 1 month. That's impossible. Let's be realistic, people. That's impossible. That she must. People, they should. I don't know. I don't know how this GoFundMe. I don't know how does it work out. But I know what is helping. I've with evidence-based practice I've seen and I've witnessed abantu besizakala through yona. I don't know what when in this situation whereby imali masiqoqiwe ukuthi how does she get that money to her account. I don't know, but myself Firstly, sorry to say this, I almost insulted her, but I think her mindset akasebenzisanga kahle ukucabanga umcabango wakhe. You understand? Like right now, I won't disclose I'm in a process of ecisha ifane lekasisi nalo. I've already started ukuseva imali, my sister. I started 8 months ago. You understand? Izinto ekade ngizenza, ama-clubs ekade ngiwenza, ama-500 ama-rounds lawana ngimile, so that I can sort myself first. That girl was supposed to do the same while she was still allowed ukuthi asebenze. You understand? Ngoba lapha sikhuluma ngomuntu oke watesta ihoney. You understand? We are talking about someone who first tested honey. It's not ukuthi ngumuntu oqalayo. No. Like myself, at the moment I'm testing honey. I'm still working, but in this situation, I had to change even my lifestyle. You understand? I had to change even my lifestyle. Even I used to be on live almost every night, but I have to change. You understand? I have to adjust. Ukuthi mbona ukuthi I work hard. Ngilokhuze ngibe le mali engange 6,000 pounds, because I mean I'm not on my own. I'm with my kids and with my wife. You understand? So I had to adjust. After this situation, you will see me go my live every day. You understand that? Because I know what the important thing it will be sorted. Abantu, even everyone, we should have our priorities in life. Kulezinto ngama-priority, kulezinto kumele sizifake zibe ngama-priorities. Kulezinto that are in need. Then kulama-wants. We should prioritize things that are in need, not ama-wants, because we can survive without ama-wants, but we can't survive without ama-needs. Amaphepha kasisilo, it was a need. You understand, my sister? It was a need. Ukuthi ebemele prioritize prior. She knew her situation. The way it is, it's like she had plan B, and plan B is go find me.
But aren't you aware ukuthi lo ntombazana ule 22 years, 23 years? You know, she's not in her 30s.
It doesn't matter, my sister. I was an asylum seeker at the age of 18. I used to in Manchester. By then I used to live in Manchester. I had to go to Southampton, my sister. As I said, I wasn't lucky enough myself. I had to go to Southampton to look after kids. The small kid was 1 year old, and the elderly one was 5 years old. And ubaba lo mama umntwana, they were working, but ngahamba ngaya eSouthampton. I had to leave everything behind me, my sister. Ngayahlala lalaba bantu eSouthampton. I was looking for a child who was 1 year old and a 5-year-old child. Ngivuka ngibagezisa ekuseni umntwana lwana wayele 5 years ngangimhambisa elokhuze eNursery lo le 1 year ngangihambisa umne wabo eNursery ngangimfaka ku wheelchair. I was trying to make a living because I knew my situation at that particular time, and it helped out. Now only 500 pounds. But I managed to raise 1,800, and 1,800. Guess what? Solicitors a court there and there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you are.
Ngiyabonga so much Budwan. Abantu lapha bakhuluma ukuthi speak in English. You know what? I-platform lay mina, if you want to come speaking in Kalanga, go ahead. If you want to speak in isiSuthu, go ahead. Setswana, go ahead. Ndebele, go ahead. Chiyana abantu bakhululeke, bakhulume ulimi abakhululeke ngalo. Athi ukuthi sesitshela abantu ukuthi ikhuluma ngehlobo lesina nxa likhulume seni isihlobo. Nxa likhuluma isishona azange thina siqokozele sithi likhulumelana isishona angizwa mina isishona. So please sekeleni lathi sikhululeke chazulule ngolimi lwesintu isiNdebele. Anyway, ngiyabonga Bhuti Nhla.
All right, mama. Thanks.
All right. Imran. Dear Nikita, I'll try you again. She really wants to weigh in. Dear Nikita, okay, maybe I could call you. Call me on message. Maybe let me see if I can. Let me find you and call you on message. So I really go ahead, exactly. I think I'll zega vanhu kuti anzitaura nerurimi, but kana pachitaurwa Shona nobody complains. Shona munotaura hwaya ende kana matanga achishona munyarari. But kana munhu akangoya akangotaura ndevere ka1. Try and understand. Kana usinganzwewo rega zvikundarike. Ivo pamune muchitaura ndevere yenyu muchitaura Shona makambonzwa iri ndevere anoti he handinzwe zviri kutaurwa. Makambonzwa. D, add me on thing. Panotaurwa Shona pamaprogram ese makambonzwa any. D, Nikita, add me on Messenger. Just add me on Messenger and then I call you. Panotaurwa inonzi chindevele Shona. Makambonzwa any ndevele achitaipa kuti hey asizwa. Hey taura speaking English we can't hear. Why are we forcing Ndeveles to understand our language, which is Shona? By the way, I'm Shona. But the way some of us go about it is too much. It's too much, man. And I just think siyai vanhu vatauri. Anyway. Another here atinzwi kana vakudaro. Aiwa taneta nana atinzwi so. Okay, I'm calling Dean Nikita here because she really wanted to come in, but hey Dean Nikita, how are you doing?
Hi, Sis Bren, how are you?
I am good. Can you guys hear D? Can you guys hear D? D Nikita is on the other line because I tried adding her on live, but she couldn't come in. Can you guys hear D? Please just press blue or yes.
I'm sorry, I seem to be the only difficult one.
They can hear you, so go ahead.
Okay. I was going to say, myself, I'm 23, so I'm literally the same age with this girl. She, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, D. Hold on.
Yes.
Guys, I really wanted you to come on live. I would have loved you to come on camera. D is 23, so she's literally the same age as Rutendo. How many followers do you have on Instagram?
I think it's about 3,000 or so.
So they are the grammars. But but anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so what I was gonna say, I came to the UK when I was 16. So bear in mind, obviously, I'm not gonna go under my parents to get papers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I managed to get a job in McDonald's. I was working in McDonald's for the first year I was in the UK. I was in McDonald's. Obviously, I appreciate that I had family that had to tell me, to save up and show me the ways and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as any other child, you're stubborn. Oh, don't tell me this, I just want to live my life and enjoy with friends,
Mm-hmm.
But fast forward now, I'm realizing, okay, things are changing every year. You see it on TV. No one is blind. Everyone talks about it. I could go for a night shift. Whatsoever care home I am in,
mm-hmm.
You'd hear even nurses talking, these days,
Mm-hmm.
And it's common sense to just take that in and think, okay, if these things change, do I really want to go back to Zimbabwe?
Mm-hmm.
My country is beautiful. However, things are tough.
Mm-hmm.
I always say to my friends, if right now I'm doing nursing,
mm-hmm.
would it have been my first choice to do nursing? Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
But because I know how tough life is, I want to work in an office like everyone else. I want to be a slay queen.
Mm-hmm.
But things will not always permit you to be in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm at university right now. Even last year, I was surviving on literally noodles and soup
mm-hmm.
because I had to go for my placement. After my placement, I'm going with an agency to a care home
mm-hmm.
to try and raise money for my visa. Because my parents said, no, we're not going to give you money for a visa. Go out there and look for jobs. That's why I ended up, no one likes wiping anyone's asses 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the honest truth. No one likes to do that, but we have to do it if we know we need something in life. My parents said, no, we're not going to give you that money. Why should we give you when you can easily just go to work? I understand maybe this girl was talking about depression and things like that. But to a certain extent, she said she quit her job because she didn't like it. Do I like going to work and wiping people's bums? No. I definitely do not like that. Like I'm saying, I would love to be that girl on Instagram who's wearing the latest clothes. I don't even own a Louis Vuitton. I think the day I hold one, maybe my hands will shake. You know, I don't even own one. I even go to parties. Some of my age mates, you know, they're driving nice BMWs, my AMGs and things like that. I don't know how they get them. Maybe through blessers, whatever the case may be. You know, they're happy with it. But me, I'll turn up there, you know, with my Vauxhall Corsa. I'm comfortable because at that time, that's what I can afford. That's what works for me. But this girl, she used her followers and everything, the platform that she has to get what she wants in life. That's fair enough. Good for her. But all these years, 6 years in the UK, even saving up £2 a day here and there, was it not possible to raise that money? She knew this visa issue was coming up at some point. We are the same age. I might maybe be more mature than her, I don't know, or she might be more mature than me, I do not know. But sometimes is it not just common sense, Kuti, hey, mangwana ndikamuke ndaku Zimbabwe akumana, let me work hard on this. So, in any that's my own 2 cents in this issue. I just thought, you know, a lot of things were a bit far-fetched, you know. It's good that people donated, but I think things could have worked out very much differently if everyone sort of used maybe, you know, a bit of common sense here and there. I'm not trying to say anything negative about it.
No, you're
sorry,
just giving an opinion and you're entitled to that.
Yeah, but you know, at 23 myself, I had to raise all that money. The day I had to go and write my what's the test that we do for the papers?
The English one.
Yeah, the English one. I actually had an interview that very afternoon at a care home. So I went to London, and then I was even late for my interview, but I had to apologize. You know, I was shaking, I was tired, I was looking a mess. Because I was having to go from one place to another. I could be out there looking for a blesser. You know all these Zim parties that we all go to?
Yes.
There's too many of them.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? We've all had opportunities.
And you're beautiful, by the way. You are very beautiful. I'm looking at you right now. Yeah. She's only 23 as well, so it's good to hear from the same age group, you know, what's happening, what happens in their world.
And there's so much influence in this. You know, me looking at her profile, I could have thought, oh, this girl, you know, she has so many beautiful things. I could have easily thought, okay, so what can I do, you know, to achieve this goal? I'm always wearing my Primark. If you know I can slay a Primark, I'll slay that Primark because that's what I can afford. But then you lose out on the important things in life. But anyway, it was good that people supported her, you know. But I just think she could have done things very much different. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Paula.
Thank you so much.
All right. That was Dee Nikita. She's 23 years old. She's at uni, and she's doing all she can to survive. Anyway, guys, I can see what you know, on this life you can go on and on and on. You can actually stay forever. But I think for today, Paula's name is Dee Nikita. Dee Nikita. If you look up for an Instagram or Monomona, Dee Nikita is her name. Dee Nikita is her name. So on your size of here. It's connecting. Okay, Nyarambe. Thanks for the discussion. I'm going to look for a job now. Advice taken. Okay, Brenda. Manangutin. Miranda Guchag. Brenda. You know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your contribution. Until next time on another live when we discuss social issues and what's trending, what's happening in the society. It's bye for now. So shout out to Mshana Mrefu. Thank you so much, Mshana. Mshana, we've got 6 followers and you're following 25 people on Instagram. No, you need to pull up your socks. You need more followers. Angela, shout out to you. Shout out to Merindoro. Shout out to Tendai. Shout out to Caroline Chifamba. Mercy, always a pleasure. Tawanda Okagore, shout out to you. Hans, let any person who wants to speak their tongue, let it be. You are right. Shout out to Lungile Gunjani. Bilezo Tendai, shout out to you guys. Nonto, shout out to you. Tembi Matumane Gunjani, shout out to you. Lady Fatima, shout out to you. How you all doing? Muntu Zakuma Gunjani, shout out to you. Eddie Karmahanga, shout out to you. Sandy C, Chantel Mbazo Munjani, Chantel, then Chantel CC, my Brianna, shout out to you. Chiedzo, Mese, shout out to you. Until next time, Chinobatana, it's bye for now.